guys, I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Strange Darling. Okay, so I'm so excited to talk to you about this film. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a huge fan of Kyle Gallner, and I knew about this film for a long time. I don't know why I didn't put it in my most anticipated, but I knew about it for a long time. I follow Holly's projects and is really active on social media, so I follow the process of filming, and like I was already excited about this film just because of him, but ever since it started coming out in different countries, the hype has been so real for this film. And like everyone, but even Kyle has been like warning about spoilers about this film. So yeah, I stayed away from everything. I saw some stills of the film. I knew the cast, but I stayed away from everything. Even though like I followed him, like what he was posting. I didn't really know what the film was about. I assumed what it could be about because of the photos, but that was it. So I finally watched it at MOTELX, and I actually have like a mini vlog that I posted yesterday at the time that I'm filming this. So I'll leave it up here, which was like the day that I watched it. I was so excited and I decided to like do a mini vlog. And today I'm here to finally tell you what I thought about the film. And yeah, let's get to it. So because this film relies a lot on not knowing much about it, what I'm gonna tell you is that this is about a one night stand with a serial killer. That's the basic premise, and I urge you to not look up for anything about this film apart from what I'm gonna tell you, which I'm not gonna dive into the story. I'm gonna try not tell you a lot about it and just talk about everything else. But before I get into like my thoughts, there's a few actors in this film, but the main two are obviously Kyle Gallner and Willa Fitzgerald, who you might recognize from The Fall of the House of Usher, like the latest Mike Flanagan show. And now let's get to my thoughts. So you might have already guessed, but I completely love this film. I was like kind of scared because my hype for this film was an all-time high. Like I don't think I've been more hyped about a film than this one. And not only because of Kyle, but because of all the reviews and all the hype that everyone was creating around it. I was kind of like, this could be like a huge disappointment, but no, like the film delivered on all aspects. So as I said, it's kind of hard to get into it without talking spoilers. So I'm gonna be like really vague, but this story is so entertaining. It's like it is divided by chapters, which usually, I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion, but I feel like when films are divided by chapters, they take a long time to get to the story and to the point, and they drag a little bit, but that never happens here. Like it's like really upbeat and fast-paced right from the beginning, and it relies a lot on the way the movie is edited and what they decide to show and not show. It keeps you guessing like for at least half of it, and then when you figure out what is going on, it's just so exciting. Even if you figure out what is happening, it's still really exciting, and that's due to like everything, the way the movie is constructed. Like the cinematography is beautiful. It's completely shot on 35 millimeters, whatever, and they even say that at the beginning of the film, which is a bit of a flex. That didn't need to be at the beginning of the film, but it's fine. I can forgive it for everything else that the movie does. And so it looks beautiful. The color palette that they choose is so vibrant and at the same time kind of old school. They also have a few shots in black and white, and it's really interesting when they choose to use color and when they choose to not to. There are a lot of things in the film that reminded me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm not gonna tell you which things because I think they should be a surprise, but there are a few nods to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I'm pretty sure, and I like that. And obviously, like the performances, Kyle Gallner is amazing, so is Willa Fitzgerald. Like she has to do a lot in the film as well, and yeah, they were amazing. Also, like the score, like the soundtrack of the film, I'm obsessed. I've been listening to it non-stop ever since I've watched the film. It just complements really well everything that is happening. It gives the film like a somber feel, but also like a romantic one, which this movie is slightly romantic in a way, and it's also like kind of sexy, and yeah, it's dangerous. So yeah, as you can tell, I loved the film. My only like issue, I would say, is that it relies on you not knowing much about the film, and it relies too much on its how it is edited. I feel like if they did some things differently, this wouldn't work, but gladly like they did the way they did, and it works. In my opinion, it truly works, and it's a fun time, and it's exciting. And yeah, let's get to my scores now. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 4.5 out of 5. It's definitely one of my favorites this year. Like, I was so excited for it, and it did not disappoint one bit. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it again. Unfortunately, it's not out here. I just was able to watch it at the festival. So I'm gonna have to wait for it to come out on VOD or on DVD or Blu-ray or something, because I need to watch this film again. Cinematography, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, it's like, I love how it looks. I love how it is put together. But if they did it in a different way, this wouldn't work. And originality, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 for basically the same reasons, because this is done in a really specific way. Like, the story isn't super original. It's just the way they put it together that makes it original. And yeah, so I tried to be as vague as possible, but also give you enough to be excited about the film. I promise you it's gonna be a good time. So if you can catch it, I know it just came out in the UK and Ireland right now, so please go watch it. It's really good and it's a fun time, and I wouldn't say you won't guess where this is going, but I promise you it will keep you guessing for a long time. So yeah, if you've watched Stranger Darling already, let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know if you are a fan of Kyle as well, or if you became a fan because of this film. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!